Hi, this is Eric Martin, Report Game Geek. I'm here with Alex from Happy Baobab, and we're looking at Cannon Buster by designer Gary Kim. And this is a sort of re-implementation or reimagining of Choreo,
right?
Which came out a few years ago, and you're saying this uses the same idea, but differently.
Yeah, you're perfectly right, Eric. So this game is reuse the same system as Choreo,
yes.
But makes it more fun, more a family game, so to be played with kids. A little on the easier side and a bit more chaos, but a lot of fun too with this great theme of the pirates that all kids love.
Yes.
So, but for those of you who don't know how Choreo works, we'll play in 6 rounds. Mm-hmm. Okay, and at each round will deal a decreasing number of cards. So 9, 8, 7 till 4. And at the end of the round, you are allowed to keep in front of you, so in your pirates team, an increasing number of cards. If you have too many, well, you discard what you have.
As you wish.
Yeah, as you wish. Okay, so what are the cards you have? There is one with the power of the 1. There are 2 2s, 3 3s, 4 4s, and so on till 8 8s.
Okay, and each number has a different power associated with it?
Right. Each family or group has a given power, and what are the power? With the 1, if you have the majority of 1, you can pick a chest. So the treasure chest, well, we are pirates. They go from 0 to 3. Yeah, 0, 3. Okay. Lucky pirate or not. With the 2s, you can steal a chest from another one. With the 3s, you can steal a cannon, because pirates have cannons or boats. I'll come back to the cannon a bit later. The 4, well, you make money, you earn money based on the number of cannons you have in your team. The 5, you destroy a cannon from another. The 6, you gain money. The 7, you swap 2 cannons, or yours with someone else. And the 8, well, has no specific power, so it comes in play just at the end.
Right.
But it's 8 points.
But you don't get these powers just for having 1 card, necessarily. You have to beat the other people.
You get the powers, which are reflected by the tokens here, by having the majority of them in front of you. Okay. When we resolve the turn. So, how it works? Actually, we receive a given number of cards, so 9 cards, and among these 9 cards, I will pick 3 of them.
Okay.
Whatever 3 I want. Okay. It's not like Choreo. Here it's simpler. You just pick 3.
Okay.
Okay. Let's say 3. You have 3 different.
Okay.
And once we are everybody, well, you play it face down. Once all players have made their choice, we reveal them, and then we check on the majority. So who has a majority of 1? 1. Okay. 2, 3s, and so on.
This is.
I got 4, 5. Yeah, 4, 5, 6. No 7s. In case of a tie, if let's say I had, let's say you have a 7 and I have a 7. Mm-hmm. Because we are tied for the 7. There is nobody gets the benefit of the power of the 7s.
Okay.
Why do we keep these? Why do we have these tokens? It's because, as you've seen with the powers, we can lose many cards, and so lose majority. Mm-hmm. But at your turn, you will still be able to benefit from these powers. Okay. So, starting with the first players, that is shown by the pirate ship, I resolve my powers. Okay. So here I take nothing, I can destroy a cannon, and so on. You play, and so on.
Okay.
Once it's done, all the tokens are returned, because majority will move. All the cards are discarded. You retain as many cards as
right.
Or with to the
but
maximum.
Everything else from your hand is
and
discarded.
Everything else from your hands is discarded.
Yes.
We move to next turn, deal 8, and the first player change.
Okay.
I mean the cannons. What about the cannons? Cannons are played like any other card. So they are among your three. Let's say that I played these three, or this would be a good combination. Okay, so that I will get 2 gold because I have 2 cannons.
Yes.
And then after I have resolved all my powers, I will fire the cannons at the others. So just before moving to the next player, I fire the cannons. So I have 3 different cannons. The standard cannon, which will, how does it work? I roll a die, and it gives me the family I can hit with my cannon. Okay. So if the other players have a 7, I can choose who will do the 7. So let's say you discard a 7.
Okay.
Okay. With the machine gun cannon, if I play a 7, I can destroy a 7 from each player who has 7s.
Okay.
And as for this tricky old stuff,
Yeah, sad cannon there.
sad cannon. The thing is that if you, let's say, I have a 7 and I do have a 7, I roll a 7, I will hit me first.
Okay.
So I will lose my cannon, and you won't. If I don't have any 7, it will work as normal cannon, and I will, let's say, destroy your 7. If I am successful, I will gain a gold coin.
Okay.
And also, this card at the end of the game, so at the end of the 6th turn, if I have each cannon, all cannon I have in my game, in my team, will be worth 2 victory points to be added. Okay, so...
And the other points at the end of the game are coming from the majorities that you have.
Right, that's correct. So at the end of the 6th turn, once we have resolved all the combat, all the actions in combat, then we check again for the new majority.
Yes.
And remember, majority means having more cards than any other player, not just a tie.
Yes.
And for each majority you have, each family you have as a majority, you will score as many points as the value of the family. And that's where the 8 comes in, because all
There's
along
no
the game they
power.
have no powers, but they are worth 8 points, so it's a lot of points.
Right.
You add 2 points per old cannon you have, plus 1 point per gold you have, plus as many points as you have in your chest. And that's your total. The player with the most gold wins the game.
Okay. All right. Well, thanks very much for the overview of Cannon Buster.
Well,
Yes, it's definitely it's very clear, and you can definitely see how it's been reworked in certain ways. I mean, Choreo sort of had its own universe, and this is very much introductory, more like welcoming to new players.
Yeah, very very dynamic and a lot of fun, because situation just keep changing.
All right. Okay. Thank you again, Cannon Busters.